Now let's talk SMEs. Many business owners wonder, how can I know if my numbers are healthy compared to others in my industry? Can you share some SME financial benchmarks?
Metrics, benchmarks, they're very important in knowing where you are, when you want to compare, you want to check out your performance. Okay, so let me just share some. So we have like sales growth. So for example, I believe that that's the first thing a company should check. That is my sales growing? Because you should know this, sales is like the top line of the business, is revenue, right? So they have to first check if sales is growing month on month, quarter on quarter, year on year, right? And say 30% is good. Then let's look at net profit margin. For net profit margin, SME, they should also aim for say 25-30%. That's good. Then for liquidity ratios, it's good to be liquid. So liquidity ratio is just saying that can your current assets cover your short-term obligations as at when due, right? So that one, let's say 1.5. Ratio 1, because an SME has to be liquid because cash is like the lifeblood of the business. Then for leverage ratio, debt to equity, they have to keep it low. For SMEs, I always advise that they keep debt very low because they're just starting out, because interest obligations, right, eats into their profits. So it eats into their margin. So they have to keep debt low. Then very interestingly, for efficiency ratios, I particularly like the cash conversion cycle because that's the one that tells whether the company is out of cash or whether they have cash or whether they're enjoying some sort of spontaneous financing. So all of these metrics, very important. They just help the company know whether they're doing well or not. They can benchmark. And most especially, I would advise companies to benchmark with themselves. That is month on month, quarter on quarter, year on year, and not just looking out to compare themselves with the industry or compare themselves with a competitor, especially because in Nigeria, we don't have a lot of information around, right? SMEs don't have a lot of information. So they cannot really get that metric to compare with the industry or to compare with the other competitors. Since they are SMEs, in the meantime, they should just focus on building, growing, and just compare with themselves, All right. Thank you.
So basically, benchmarks are like health checkups for a business.
Exactly. Without them, it's like you're driving blindly.
Okay.